Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alyssa and I'm so glad that you've come across this video. Today we're going to be doing a kind of a ripped mouth psycho type look. Anywho, if you love all things Halloweeny, spooky, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a Halloween look every single day of the entire month, and I would love for you to join and follow along. Comment below if you have any ideas that you'd like me to do, or if you just want private lessons. I will love to do that too on my Instagram. But like this video, subscribe, and let's get into it. So to start off, I am going to be doing my base color. As you can tell, I'm kind of getting it with my music, but I'm going to be using the NARS foundation in the color Fiji and putting that all over my face with a dry, yes I said it, dry blending sponge. This one is not a beauty blender. I do use those. This is just from the AOA collection and it works just as well. So I'm going to be doing that all over my face, blending it in. I absolutely love this foundation because it is very moisturizing to my face, as well as works well with acne as well, because then you can add on to it. That way you don't see your acne, you don't have to use concealer or anything like that. But we're going to be setting the base with some translucent powder. Personally, I use the Airspun one. I know there's a little debacle with the James Charles and Airspun, but I absolutely love this powder. It is just the translucent one. Kind of pack it all in and then wipe it away. And then from there, after I rock out a little bit, of course, we're going to be doing the bronzing method that I do when I do crazy looks like this. Um, Using the Too Faced bronzer, I'm going to be starting on my forehead and then working it around my cheekbone and then all the way down to my jawline. Doing it a little bit in the middle, on my nose as well as my chin and my upper lip, just to give us that overall natural look. And then I am going to be taking my handy dandy BH Cosmetics contour palette, and we're going to be using the two blush shades, mixing them together and putting it on the apples of our cheeks. This look mainly has to do with our mouth, so doing the apples of your cheeks kind of draws more attention there, as well as your forehead, to make it look more natural. Then we're going to be using the Anastasia Glow palette. I believe this is the sugar one, and we're going to be doing the lightest shade. We're going to bring it all the way to the brow bone, as well as all the way down to the apple of our cheek, the tip of our nose, the bridge of our nose, as well as our cupid's bow. Just blend that in real good. I love, absolutely love highlight. I can drown myself in it. So pack that baby on, girls. And then we're going to be using our James Charles palette. We're going to be using those three shades, starting off with Boutique in our crease and bringing it a little bit up to our brow in the front, blending that in just a little bit. This is going to be our primary color that we're going to be using for this look. And then the second color that we're going to go into is No Beans. This blends very well with Boutique and makes it more dramatic in my opinion. So we're going to be doing that in the crease as well, packing that in, and we're going to be blending that after as well. And then we're going to be bringing both colors down to the waterline. As you can see, I did it for the first color. I like doing this after doing every color just because it's a lot easier. That way you don't have to go back in and redo the bottom, or whatever. You already have your base down, might as well get it done and over with, right? Less work. And then blend those two out. Make sure that they blend very well together before you start doing the main color. And then we're going to be taking the NYX gel liner and we're going to be packing that on a little bit. If you work with black eyeshadow, you probably know by now a lot of black eyeshadow is not very pigmented. I do have to say that James Charles palette is very pigmented, but I still like doing this method just to give it more of that deep dark black look that we're going to be going for this Halloween look. And then I'm just going to be blending that out just a little bit, and then I'm going to be taking the color Spooky, haha, because it's Halloweeny, and putting that right on over the gel and then blending that out just a little bit. After you blend the black out a little bit, you're going to go in with 10% off and actually blend that even more, because you want to have it all together coordinated. That way it looks like a full finished look, not a half look. If you don't blend, I'm sorry for ladies that don't know how to blend. Honestly, just keep swooshing that brush back and forth until you can't see a crease or a line or anything like that. It makes looks go from 0 to 100 real quick. So right here you can tell I am blending out. Right now I'm just using the black, and then I am going to be going in with 10% off just a little bit. It's not a main color in this look, but it does have that color effect that we're going for. So we're going to be blending that in as well, just a teensy bits. And then we're going to swoosh our little black eyeshadow away, get any fallout that has fallen onto our cheeks. And then we're going to be doing brows, y'all. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia pomade in the color Ebony. If you can't tell, I am browless. I don't shave my brows. My brows are just extremely light for no reason. I do extend my brow a little bit longer to give my eyes a little bit more of a wider look, and then bring that in. I do go with the natural brow bone that I have and the natural brow shape. You can't see it on camera, but I promise there are hairs there. And then whatever I do to one, I try to match the other. Remember, guys, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So if they come out a little, not identical, it's okay. But I'm just making my oh so lovely faces while I do my brows. And I do like doing little strokes in the front to make it look more natural, and then just blend that all in and extend. Using a very thin, sharp, flat angle brush is the best when using pomades. You can get this look with the pencils as well. It just has to be a thinner pencil. Those look a little bit more natural, but then just bring that down. And then from there, we're going to take a little bit of concealer with a concealer brush and kind of conceal the front. Now we're going to be doing our NYX gel, eyebrow gel, sorry, and put those on real quick. Now for lashes, yes, not so great of a transition, but that's okay, guys. We're still learning here. Look at yourself a little bit, feel yourself a little bit, and then take that same NYX gel eyeliner, and we're going to be doing that on our waterline just to give us more of a spooky look. Then take our wonderful glow kit again with the same highlight color and do the inner corner to give it a little pop. Pow pow, y'all. And just blend that with the under eye colors as well and make it all shiny and luscious and whatever you want to call it. The inner corner pop is my favorite with every single look. And then we're going to be taking our natural lip liner and just outlining my natural lips. No, I do not overline my lips. I go right on my natural lip. Later on, we are going to be overlining it just a little bit, but I kind of want to give you guys a look that you can do just as a spooky gal, or maybe you just want to do a dark look, I don't know. But I couldn't decide what color I wanted to do, so I ended up doing both because the first one wasn't dark enough for me. So I just went in with a gray color from Anastasia and then a Kat Von D one as well. And then I just take my finger and blend it out. And there you go. Stare at yourself some more because you a badass girl. And yeah, so you can do this look just as an everyday look if you like dark looks, or you can do this look as a going out look. I absolutely love these eyes. I've actually never done those colors together before. Definitely will be doing that again. And then we're going to be taking this to the spooky side, and we're going to be using the same lip liner and just kind of drawing out where you want those lines. I do it from my natural crease in my lips, that natural corner that you have. And then you're going to be taking black liquid eyeliner. You do have to be careful with this after putting foundation on and stuff because the eyeliner kind of does dry out a little bit. because it's not really meant to be going on as like drawing, over foundation, but whatever. You use what you got, right? And you can use like gel liner that comes in like the little tubs, or you can use paint. Personally, it's just easier for me to draw straight lines with a pen. So here I am overlining my bottom lip a little bit just to give it that natural cut look. And that is the first line, and we're gonna mimic that on the second. And I try to get it as even as possible. Like I said, mistakes happen, and go for it, wing it. If it doesn't come out perfect, that is okay. It's probably your first time doing it. Maybe it's your second, maybe it's your 100th. Not everything is perfect. Nobody is perfect. No makeup look is perfect, but just try. Don't ever give up. Keep trying until you perfect it, and that's how you get better. So I am overlining my top lip just a tiny bit to make those corners look perfect. And yeah, so then I bring the color in to make it look more of a ombre type look, black to blue, black to purple. It's kind of like a bluish purple lip, and then bring that line all the way up. The line doesn't necessarily have to be completely straight. Try to get it as straight as you can, and just make sure that they're pretty much, you know, in line. And then we're going to go back with our James Charles look, use the black, kind of mattify those colors real quick. Kind of the same method that we used for the eyes with the gel eyeliner, but we're just using it over the liquid. I kind of blended it out a little bit as a triangle near my hairline just to give it more of that open look. And then I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit and shade it out. Then we're going to go in and do the lips as well with that eyeliner. Like I said, we're just mattifying it. We're just making sure that it looks all one. And as you can tell, I'm kind of digging it so far. And right here you can see where I'm opening out the lines a little bit as well. And then in just a moment, I'm going to be taking the same No Beans and Boutique and blending it underneath to give it that cut open type look, And I am going to be doing this as a blending method as well underneath the line. So just keep on blending, keep getting it, girl. The more you blend, the better I feel like looks look. I am doing wordplay today, but the more you blend, the better the look will be, because blending, honestly, like I said, 0 to 100 real quick, it is the god of gods when it comes to makeup. So make sure you blend, whether it's on your eyes, whether it's on your face, wherever. Blending is like a French kiss. So we're going to just bring that blending down underneath your bottom lip as well. Make it look real open, real wide. And then we're going to be taking a eyeliner pencil, brown, black, whatever color, and just drawing our dots, kind of figuring out where we want our holes and stuff for the stitches. And then you can see in a second, I literally forget how to count and have to count. And I'm a perfectionist, so I like to have them even. I don't like it uneven, so that's what we did. We did the dots, and now we're going to be taking the same color, Boutique and No Beans, and just going in and going over those dots, kind of making it look like a wound. Not necessarily, I just drew dots on my face. And then you saw me do my little movement with my brush, but I was showing you how I was doing it to where it didn't look messy. You kind of like dab it on and twist, that way it still has like that circle effect. And then I decided to do a little bit on my nose for a bleeding nose look. You don't have to do this, obviously, but I just felt like it would be cool. I wanted to do crosses near the mouth because I figured that would be a little bit nicer, considering your mouth is more open. So cross stitch, closes it a little bit more. And then just do slight crescents from dot to dot. You can do crosses the whole way through. Personally, I just wanted to do this. I was kind of just freehanding it, figuring out what I liked, and I liked it, so I did it to the other side. And like I said, you don't have to be perfect if the lines are messed up, if they don't look absolutely right, 100%. It's okay. I'm pretty sure not every line on my face right here is perfect. Nobody is perfect, like I said earlier. But try to get it as straight as you can. Do that little curve to make it look more natural. And then we're going to go in with white liquid liner and kind of give it a highlighting effect to make it pop even more. So we're going to go over every single line. And you do have to be careful using white liquid liner like this on black because the liner pen will eventually start picking up the black and then it'll start looking gray. So I just keep wiping a little bit off every time I do it and then fixing it and then doing it again. So just make sure you wipe that excess off. That way you don't ruin your white eyeliner. You can also, like I said earlier, use paints. You can use like regular pencils if you want. Those might be a little bit easier if you don't want to ruin your liquid liner. Personally, it doesn't matter to me. I only use liquid white eyeliner when I do highlighting points like this. So then, once again, admire your face because you're a badass girl. And now we're going to go in for the Ben 9 Scab Blood. I'm going to use a Q-tip for the nose part. Kind of just smudge that all in. This definitely is going to be messy. It's not very liquidy if you used Ben Nye before. The Scab Blood, I mean. It's more of like a gelatin feel. So, like I said, you can just kind of be messy with it. Put it anywhere you want. It stays in its place. But this does not have to be perfect. We're going for the I've been cut open and stitched back together look. So obviously it's not going to look 100%. So go for it. Dig in. Put as much fake blood on there as you want, girl. And yeah, so I just kind of put on all the quote unquote wounds to make it look more natural and like they're really digging in. And then for this side, I wasn't sure where I wanted to put the bleed drops yet, so I did the dots first and then went back and did the blood stains or the blood drops. And I started with the brush, then I go in with my finger to make it more thick and realistic looking. And there you go. That is the blood part. Sing a little bit, jam a little bit. Always have fun while you're doing makeup looks. It's never that serious. Personally, I'm doing this to educate people and help people who have never done makeup looks before and want to get into it. So go for it. I am a self-taught makeup artist. I started doing makeup when I was 19 years old, and this is where I'm at now. If you can see my makeup from high school, girl, let me tell you, I did not know how to do makeup, and now I do makeup for a living, and we're just gonna, you know, love every moment that we have. Now we are admiring the wonderful person and makeup look that we are. And that is that, guys. Have a great night.